Hello, everyone. Welcome to Good Morning Tarot. Well, this is a general reading and it is open to all zodiac signs. So just take what resonates with you. It is also timeless, so anytime you find yourself watching this video, there might be a message for you here. Now, let's try to see what is the main energy at the start of the day. We have here the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, somehow what I feel is that you are starting a project and or a certain endeavor at this time, but it's going to take a long moment for it to come into a reality. To come into a reality. So it's going to take some patience on your part, some planning, some diligent working before this will come into fruition. So it's a long project, and for some of you, you will have to really exert some efforts diligently, and you need to be patient until it comes into a reality. So the Knight of Pentacles is somebody who's ready to work for a long time and is ready to dedicate patiently his efforts until this one comes into a reality. The beautiful thing about this card is that somehow the card is somehow affirming that, or maybe somehow encouraging you, because somehow it's as if the card is saying that the universe has already prepared everything for this project that you are planning to involve yourself in. Because when you look at it in the card of the Knight of Pentacles, the field is already tilled, as if the universe has already prepared the setting for this drama or this adventure to unfold itself. So it's as if the universe has prepared everything for you already. All you have to do is to put the task into motion. So it's all you have to do is to start working on it. Now, when you look at it, the Knight of Pentacles is also planning closely. So you try to see also your strengths and your weaknesses. If you're that person who is more able to work more with goals, like for example, you try to achieve things in stages, like for example, stage 1, I'm going to do this one, stage 2, I'm going to do this point. So it can be outlining the things you need to do. That's one way. Or for some people, instead of outlining for things to do, for them they are more effective when they set up regular time frames each day or regular time frames each week in order to accomplish them. So you try to see which works best for you. Is it, for example, one segment of one segment of the project after another, or are you more effective using time frames wherein you are not too troubled by accomplishing different stages, but instead you are more efficient with regards to allotting regular time of work until you finally accomplish the goal. So you try to see which one works for you. Now, the important thing there is you are able to go through the process with joy, and you enjoy every moment of the journey. Because it's going to be a long journey, it's important for you also to enjoy every step of the way, learning to find ways so that you will be able to enjoy the present moment, and at the same time it becomes something that is joyful instead of something that will become boring and the regular routine. Maybe what you can do is to plan it in such a way where the journey will be something that is worthwhile, because every time that we spend will never come back to us already. It's already going down the river of life. Every moment we spend, for example, if the project will require years, the years that you will pass through will not come back again. So it's important for us to not lose our life or not miss the joy of living because we are reaching out too much or too much preoccupied with the goal. It's like, for example, some of the challenges that comes to us is that we might end up saying, "Oh, I will enjoy later when I finally accomplish it." So what happens is you forego living the present moment, and then before you know it, you finally reach your goal, but you've already missed a big portion of your life, which you could have enjoyed by living the present moment. So somehow I feel that the challenge for you, if it is a project of a long haul, to continue on living life to the full as you slowly reach out to the goal instead of thinking only of the goal and sacrificing the present moment. So, what we do in our present moment will determine our future. And what we do in the present moment is what truly matters because we create our past from the present moment and also we create the future from the present moment. And the present moment is something that we should stay in. This is our life, this now, because this present moment after after a few seconds will already be part of the past. So just try to see how this resonates with your present situation. Now, how will this unfold in the near future? For some of you, it will truly be an adventure, and for some of you, it might require you to travel. Okay. The important thing here is to be on fire, just like the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is not afraid to be himself or herself. So be yourself and at the same time be on fire. For me, this card also indirectly tells us to live the present moment. As you reach out to your long-term goal, don't forget to live the present moment. Now, what is the advice of the universe for us? I see here, we have here the Six of Cups, and here shows the card is also a card that tells us to always nurture ourselves. So it's truly somehow, if whatever this project is, always take time to nurture yourself. Allow yourself to grow. Make this journey an opportunity for you also to grow, an opportunity for you also to stop and smell the roses. So always stop and smell the roses, just as these two children, and enjoy also the gifts that the universe gives you on a daily basis, on a regular basis. So always take time to nurture yourself, always take time to live and enjoy the present moment. So this is what we have for our Good Morning Tarot. Let us now go to the second part, which is the self-care tip. For our self-care tip, the message comes from Alice Walker, and the message is: every small positive change we make in ourselves repays us in confidence in the future. So when we look at it, if we relate it also to our tarot reading, it's important for us to invest on our present moment, to nurture ourselves, just like the message being given to us by the Six of Cups, wherein we take time for self-care. We take time to smell the roses. We take time to improve on ourselves, especially if we have a long project, just as that of the Knight of Pentacles, who has a very long project, and because it's a long project, the Knight of Pentacles also has to develop new skills, at the same time to be patient, to gently work on himself, to improve himself as he goes through the process. At the same time, to not lose himself by just concentrating on the result, the future result. It is important for us to live the present moment, just like the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is an adventurer that enjoys the present moment. So I feel that it's important for us, especially if you are in a long-term project, to cherish the present moment and to work on us to slowly improve ourselves by living on the present moment, to make every moment of the now or the present count in our life. So somehow it's like this. Here is the same message of the self-care tip, is that of nurturing ourselves and making positive changes in our life to always constantly move forward, to always constantly strive to be a step better or a little better than we were in the past. So this is what we have for our self-care tip. I hope you were able to gain some benefits from it and also from our Good Morning Tarot. Thank you for the likes and comments you've given to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. I look forward to seeing you again in our next videos. Until that time, may God continue to bless your ways.